Hi, my name is Zach Cross and I'm a rising P2 student at Cedarville University School of Pharmacy. This project is called The Description of Faculty and Student Perceptions of Their Writing Productivity During a Writing Challenge, and the faculty mentors were Dr. Juanita Drame and Dr. Alita Chen, who are both faculty at the School of Pharmacy. The background for this project involved looking into student and faculty scholarly writing across the country and what some of the barriers and facilitators were for those demographics. Some of the barriers that we found for faculty writing included lack of time and institutional culture, and some of the recommendations to encourage scholarly writing for faculty included more mentorship between faculty members, more clear expectations of scholarship across the academic calendar, and then providing resources such as classes and webinars for grant writing and developing research questions. Some of the barriers for students included lack of time, lack of ideas and writing activities, and lack of guidance. Some of the facilitators that we found for student writing included increased writing activities, guidance, and then gaining new ideas to integrate into their projects. The hashtag RX Writing Challenge is a community building international initiative set up by the University of Minnesota, which is built to encourage faculty members to write for 14 days in a row for at least 30 days during all the days of the challenge. The RX Writing Challenge goes on for the spring, the summer, and the fall, and those who participate get daily webinars and emails sent to them throughout the challenge to equip and encourage the participants to do their writing as best as they can. The objective of this project was to determine faculty and student interest in participating in the RX Writing Challenge and its effects on scholarly writing output over the course of 2 weeks. The methods that we did for this project were encouraging both faculty and students to participate in the challenge. Those who were interested in participating were given writing examples and were encouraged to set their own personal writing goals for the set of 2 weeks. Student organizations were also involved in the project and were encouraged to set up events that helped encourage their student members to write more frequently, and some of the students were offered prizes for participating in the challenge by posting on social media about their involvement. Involvement was encouraged for 2 weeks in October, and faculty members and students who participated received a Qualtrics survey to fill out at the end of the challenge. Data analysis was carried out in SPSS, and the survey was produced in Qualtrics. Most of the questions were 5-point Likert scales in order to assess the challenge efficacy, and we used descriptive statistics and medians in order to assess the questions. As you can see from our results section, most of the median responses to whether or not people were able to be productive or they were able to write were positive, with a mean response of 4 out of 5. And you'll see at the bottom, most of the responses for the question, did you meet your goals, were a 1, which was our coded response for a yes. So overall, students and faculty members who participated in the challenge were not only able to be more productive and write more frequently, they also were able to meet the personal goals that they set for themselves at the beginning of the challenge. You'll also see that that the median response was 4 for students and 5 for faculty members for whether or not they would want to participate in the challenge again. Overall, both our student and faculty members were able to find benefit in the challenge once they were able to get writing done. And our first year professional students, as you'll see in the top right, were the students who were most involved in the challenge here at the local level. We had 10 total students and 11 faculty members participate, which is a relatively small sample size. So looking at some of our limitations, Cedarville University is a small private institution, so the sample sizes are bound to be small. We have plans for the future to collaborate with surrounding schools of pharmacy that could benefit from this as well, and we plan to do similar research when we do those collaborations. Also, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the challenge was not able to be held in the spring, which is a limitation. We were going to be comparing our spring data and our fall data together, but we're unable to do so. And our plans for the future are to do that as we move forward. Participating in the RX Writing Challenge does have the potential to increase writing outputs in both students and faculty, and utilizing social media challenges and campaign proved for us to be an effective tool for increasing student engagement in a challenge that they had not heard about before. We want to give a big thank you to Kristen Janke and the rest of the hashtag RX Writing Challenge team from the University of Minnesota for facilitating and pushing for continued involvement in the challenge. Thank you for listening, and we'll answer any questions if you have any.